How to design header graphics for your website in Photoshop. This tutorial will show you how to design a header graphic for your website using Photoshop. This tutorial assumes you already have Photoshop open. First, we will need to create a new document for the web. Go to File and select New. Select Web from the presets. Set the size to 1024 by 768. Click OK. For this tutorial, we will need the Layers palette open. To begin, we will create a simple rectangle. Right-click and select the Rectangle tool. Click on the foreground color to open the color picker. Select the background color for the header. Click OK. Click and drag to create a rectangle. Now, we'll add a gradient and some embossing. Right-click the layer and select Blending Options. Select Gradient Overlay. Click on the gradient to change the colors. We'll need to edit the colors of the stops. Click on the first stop. Click on the color. Use the eyedropper to select the foreground color. Click OK. Select the second stop. Click the color. Again, select the foreground color. Click OK. To add variation to the gradient, we'll need to add a third stop in the middle. Click underneath the gradient to create a stop. Click the color. Choose a shade of blue that is slightly lighter than the current one. Click OK. Click OK. Select Bevel and Emboss. We will leave the default settings. Click OK. Now we'll add the company name to the header. Select the Type tool. Swap the colors so white becomes the foreground color. Type the company name. Click and drag to reposition the text. Depending on the length of the name, it may need to be put on 2 lines. To make the text stand out a bit more, we'll add some embossing and a drop shadow. Right-click the layer and open the blending options. Select Drop Shadow. We'll leave the default settings. Select Bevel and Emboss. We'll leave these default settings as well. Click OK. Now that the text is easier to see, we'll position it in the header. Select the Move tool. Click and drag to position the text. Now that the company name is in place, we'll add a slogan. Select the Type tool. Type the slogan. Move the layer into place. The text is a little big and draws away from the name, so we'll shrink it a bit. Click and drag over the text to highlight it. Choose a smaller size for the text. Next, we'll add a simple button under the slogan. Right-click and select the rounded rectangle tool. Change the radius to 5 px. Click the color box. Choose a color for the button. Click OK. Click and drag to create a small rectangle. We'll add some embossing to the button. Right-click and open Blending Options. Select Bevel and Emboss. We will leave the defaults. Click OK. Now we'll add some text to the button. Select the Type tool. Swap the colors so blue is in the front. Type some text for the button. Click and drag the text to position it over the button. The text is a little large, so we'll resize it. Highlight the text and choose a new size. The last step for the button is to center the text. Select the Move tool. The best way to ensure the two layers are perfectly centered is to use the Align Centers button. Hold down the Control key and select both layers. Click Align Vertical Centers. Click Align Horizontal Centers. The last thing we'll do is to add the company logo to the header. Open the document from the File menu. While holding down the Alt key, click and drag the layer onto the header. Click and drag the logo into place. That's it! We now have a nice header for our website. This is the end of the tutorial. You now know how to design a header for your website using Photoshop.